Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. News of the Joker sequel has been ongoing for years now, ever since the film released, and made ridiculous money. However, news of that sequel have started to ramp up, and it's become more and more interesting. We had news that Todd Phillips was being sort of courted as the Kevin Feige type for DC. Interesting choice. Don't necessarily hate it. Interesting choice. And then we have the script revealed, essentially, over on Instagram and Twitter, where Todd Phillips, as well as Joaquin Phoenix, revealed it with a working title of Folie à Deux, Madness for Two. Now we have reports that the Joker 2 is a musical with Harley Quinn, played by Lady Gaga. Not news I thought I'd be waking up to on a Tuesday, but I don't hate it. I really don't, and I'll tell you why. Thinking outside of the box with these products has always been the way forward to stop stagnation. Now, I've always said, look, you know, what I really want for the DC movie films was take the property itself and transplant it into another genre. Like I've been saying, hey, one of the best films in my brain anyway is a body horror Clayface film. How amazing would that be? Right? Like that would be sick. Like The Thing, practical effects, but Clayface. That's awesome. And so this is the thing that I thought DC needed to do. I might not necessarily, and in fairness, I actually think it's quite a fun idea. A musical of the Joker. Music played a massive role in the first film. A huge role. The dance down the stairs, for instance. It was a big part of the first film. So it can be a natural progression moving from that film to this one and making it as a musical. But also to keep it fresh, different, new. I don't hate it. Like, I genuinely don't hate the idea. So let's take a look, because this report comes to us from Le Hollywood Reporter. And loads of people keep questioning, you know, whether Lady Gaga is a good actress or not. Yeah, I think she can be pretty decent, actually, in fairness. I think she can be good. I think sometimes it is very obviously dependent on what she has to work with, but she's proven that she is happy to work hard and give good performances, right? Loads of people say A Star Is Born is just her being her. Sure, fine, whatever. House of Gucci she did very well in, albeit not a very good film. And then the other sort of acting credit she has to her name, which is probably most accessible to most people, and they likely would have seen it, was what was it called? The American Horror Story Hotel. There you go. Sorry, my mind I seemingly had a brain aneurysm then. But anyway, let's check this out. So the Joker is back, and this time he's bringing a friend. Lady Gaga is in early talks to star opposite Joaquin Phoenix in director Todd Phillips' sequel to Joker, again, Folie à Deux, the 2019 Oscar-winning $1 billion Warner Brothers hit based on the DC character. It's actually the highest profit of like a comic book movie, if I remember rightly, because the budget was tiny, so it's actually one of the highest profiting films, because loads of people were comparing it to Endgame, and actually it made more money than Endgame. Not total, but profit, it made more money than Endgame, because obviously Endgame had a bigger budget. Phillips has been co-writing the script with Joker co-writer Scott Silver for some time, and has finally shown it to the studio. Last week, Phillips revealed on social media the title of the new project, again, working title Folie à Deux, the title referencing a medical term for an identical or similar mental disorder that affects two or more individuals, which I thought was a fantastic name, and I was hoping that they'd keep it, actually, because I just think it works. Usually members of the same family, and while the same social media post showed Phoenix reading the script, the actor's involvement is not exactly a legal fait accompli just yet. Sources tell the Hollywood Reporter that Warner's has yet to close a deal with the actor, with the two sides deep into it. I mean, he's obviously going for more money, of course he is. And then Lady Gaga turns up. So details on her character are being kept under wraps, but Joker is known for his on-off abusive relationship with Harley Quinn. It's going to be Harley Quinn. Like, who else is she going to play? His psychiatrist at the mental institution known as Arkham Asylum, who falls in love with him and becomes his sidekick. Now, we know he was in Arkham. He was there. So it makes sense that this could happen. It's unclear whether Phillips and company are using other DC characters or striking on their own, as they did in many instances with their first movie. Yes and no. This is the Joker. This is going to be a Harley Quinn type. You know, I don't see why. I full-blown believe that this is going to be a Harley Quinn. I don't see why it wouldn't be. If a deal makes, GaGa would play Quinn. However, this new Quinn exists in a different DC universe than Margot Robbie's. And I popped on Twitter and loads of people are like losing their brain over this. They're like, oh my god, there could be 2 Harley Quinns. Yeah, just like there's 2 of everything at this point in time. Just deal with it. Come on, like we can differentiate, surely. We're not all 12. However, sources say the sequel is a musical. So when one was first made Joker, it was far from a sure thing, a dark and moody character piece. The project was a taxi driver meets king of comedy, descent into madness, set in a late 1970s decaying city. Commercial prospects were deemed nominal, and it was only budgeted $60 million, and it just fucking ripped it apart, despite everyone's attempts to try to orchestrate chaos surrounding this film. People were... The hit pieces around this film were just utter insanity. People were claiming that people were going to go and murder everyone. It was just nonsense. It just goes to show how stupid the media is these days. However, obviously it was released in 2019. Joker, they say, oh, it was riding a wave. No, it just was a good film. Like, it resonated with lots of people. People liked it. But it's the number 4th highest grossing R-rated movie of all time, and it then earned 11 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture, and it won Best Actor and Best Score, which I think it deservingly so did that. Phillips actually produced Star is Born. I didn't realise that. And obviously that's where GaGa, he knows GaGa from and has a relationship with her from. A working relationship, of course. So, there you have it. A musical. I love the idea. Like, I'm unashamed in my love of this idea. I genuinely think this is a cool idea. I think it could be really, really good. And I'm very keen on it. Very keen on it. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Make sure your bell notifications are turned on. Loads of people keep commenting like, oh, why haven't you spoken about this? I'm like, I have. YouTube's just garbage and doesn't tell you. So turn your notifications on. Check the page out. I upload multiple times per day. And chances are what you think I haven't reviewed, I have. Or something that you think I haven't spoken about, I actually have. So please do check it out. Any and all suggestions, head on over to my Twitter at Mr. H Reviews and chuck a suggestion for future videos. Cheers. Take care. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out my Teespring store. Supporting the channel via this way does go a long way. But also, not only that, you do get to wear some awesome merch. These are one-of-a-kind designs designed for me by my graphic designer. We, of course, have our Clown World line, which is in mugs, hoodies, t-shirts. We've got Space Jeebus. And then for something a little bit different, we, of course, have right down at the bottom right here, we have our Pulsar GTIR. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out and supporting my second channel, which is Car Nonsense. This is a vlog and car channel. You can find links to this in the description box, along with my Teespring. Please do consider supporting.